Welcome back to my channel. I'm Zipporah, the Lux Angel, and today I am back with another tarot card reading. Please remember that these readings are timeless, general, and for entertainment purposes only. That means only listen to what directly applies to your personal situation. Leave the rest for someone else. And by all means, please contact licensed professionals and/or the proper authorities regarding any mental, medical, legal, or financial emergencies and/or crises. That being said, let us get started with your reading. First things first, the handbag of the day is my beautiful Louis Vuitton Neverfull MM in the gorgeous empreinte leather, and she will serve as the vision board inspiration for all you wonderful manifestors out there. If you'd like to see me styling my luxury collection, you can check out the collection of shorts I've created right here on YouTube and/or a fun series I have called Battle of the Bags. All right? Let us begin. The deck that I am using for this reading is... we're going to go with Ethereal Visions by Matt Hughes. It's Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot Deck by Matt Hughes. And I am going to shuffle. If you don't want to stay through the shuffling, I will have the timestamp listed in the description box below. Let us begin. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the collective, please. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the collective, please. Collective messages, please. And thank you, Spirit. What messages do we have for the collective? Thank you, Spirit. What messages do we have for the collective? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the collective. The collective. Thank you, Spirit. Whoop, whoop. All right, we'll do just one more. Let us begin. All right. What are the messages? Oh, dang. We have judgment to start. Okay. Wow. Deep, deep realizations occurring and happening here. Okay. Deep, deep. We're going deep. Okay. Let's see what is going on. We have the Four of Cups. Waking up that you're dissatisfied. Dissatisfied. Seeing things like... it's like you're entering a new phase of life. And you're having to go within because it's not what you expected. And you're just realizing that some things are going to have to transform and change, is what I'm seeing here. We have the Nine of Cups. Well, that's good. Woo, from the Four of Cups to the Nine. Excellent. So good. We're making the changes. We're waking up and saying, something's got to give. Something's got to give. I want something else. I want something more. What is it, though? Let's see. We have the Hierophant. Could it be commitment? Is that what you want? Okay. Whatever it is, you're dedicated and devoted to it. Let's see. What is this Hierophant here? Let's get the rest of this spread out. Well, what I do see, though, off the top, we're going to get more ideas about what it is coming up, but it's just like you've woken up and you're committed and devoted to making sure that you see the changes that you want in your environment. So we're not staying in a dissatisfied state. We're doing something about it. I'm very happy to see that. The collective's out here. Be making moves. They don't be playing. We have the High Priestess. Might be keeping quiet about this. If you're making realizations, it's like you're keeping it to yourself. Not necessarily telling people what it is that you're planning or what it is that you're doing. We have the Six of Pentacles. This is interesting. This is interesting. But you're changing your mind about what you want to give to, what you want to give your time to, what you want to give your support to, because you've learned something. We have the Lovers. Okay, so damn sure getting the relationship. When I said you think you want commitment, I did say that. It's like you want to go from just pleasure, 9 of Cups, to commitment. And let me get another card with this really quick. We have the 5 of Swords. This is interesting. I don't know. You guys may be in a relationship where you're dissatisfied. Like, it's good though. It feels really good. It's like this could be the person or the romantic partner of your dreams. I mean, 9 of Cups and the Lovers, that's a deep bond, a deep connection. However, there's something blocking intimacy and commitment. It's like it's not necessarily going past the Lovers, which is the young energy. There's some type of a conflict with it. What is the conflict? This is interesting because I didn't even notice this until just now. Why did I not notice this until just now? Because there are counterparts on this table here. We have the Hierophant and we have the High Priestess. So what I'm seeing here is a Hierophant. I mean, this is a good person, but they have conflict with intimacy, trouble with intimacy, as this 5 of Swords is falling in the 8th house. Okay, I do a 12-card spread representing the 12 the houses of the astrological chart. And this 5 of Swords is in the 8th house. So this Hierophant is having trouble with intimacy. And I don't mean sexually, because we got the Lovers and the 9 of Cups. They got that. We're talking about emotional intimacy. Like, even in this Hierophant card, their eyes are closed. It's like they're kind of dismissive. It's like they're committed to being your lover. They're committed to that. Like, y'all might be exclusive lovers, but they don't want to commit beyond that. They have a conflict with it. The thing is, though, I don't know. They may have a conflict because they fear. It's like it's a fear almost. I'm just getting they fear something like you being satisfied with someone else almost. Because we have the Lovers in the 7th house, like as if there's someone else. I'm not seeing someone else though. But I don't know. Maybe you come off as secretive and elusive to this person with this High Priestess card. And let's keep going. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So I think Spirit is saying that things are about to change in this situation. Now, how they're about to change, let's find out. Let us find out, Spirit. What else do we have? We have a Page of Swords. This is communication. It's fine. We have the Tower. Yeesh. I don't know if this is finding out something that is gonna cause a problem. Then we have the 6 of Cups. Oof. This comes up a lot. My collective, where it's just like good people with these attachment styles that are unfortunately just, this Hierophant has an issue with deep connection because they have fear of catastrophe, like fear that something bad is going to happen, so they don't want to go deeper. This is a wound. This is a trauma right here. Now, I feel as though Spirit is saying that there will be some sort of transformation that happens to this. Because right now, I just feel like this could be you or the other person. I think this is you, viewer, but it's just like communication is limited. It's almost like things are kept at a surface level. And even though y'all have great passion, heat, chemistry, there's love making here on this card, literally like literally like they're in the sheets. Literally. But and that's all good. I see that this Hierophant character here wants to open up, but they just feel so low-key terrified almost. They're terrified of the fact that they are like deeply, deeply emotionally connected to you already. That is the terror itself. That's the terror itself. It's almost like this is interesting. Look, we even have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Like I said, they feel this deep connection there. It's like the love that they're terrified. It's absolute terror. I feel so bad because I don't want to laugh because this is a hard situation. Like, again, I am not a licensed anything like that, but like I do read up and research on these things because I just find it interesting and because I've had to deal with people with these types of issues. But like, if you look at attachment styles, this is like the dismissive or fearful avoidant type. And it's sad. I feel bad. Like I said, I've had to say this before because y'all are dealing with this in the collective. Like, I feel sad. I feel bad for this person, whoever it is, because the love is there. They just are terrified of showing it. Terrified of showing it. And I just see you at this point where it's like you're dissatisfied because it's almost like you're giving. But I almost want to say Spirit is saying that you're going to be I almost just want to say it's almost just like, bruh, like everything that you're doing, it's like the relationship is actually solid. Like the love and the connection is there. It just is, it's trickling out like a drip, like a dripping faucet. Like instead of it gushing out, even though they feel the gush, it's like beep, beep. Like it's and you're just like, come on now with this Four of Cups, and you're just like, do I want to deal with this? Do I want to deal with this? But I'm seeing where Spirit is saying you may want to research this stuff. I'm not telling you what to do, and neither is Spirit, but it's almost just like with this High Priestess, she's got a book in her hand. And with this Page of Swords, that's a research card. It's like if you researched this more or just learned about it, it will help you to understand this person more and aid in the communication. Now, whether you want to go through all that, that's a whole nother story. That's where your choice point comes in with this Lovers card. It's like, do you want to continue like this? Again, this person knows. I have literally, I don't know, like, thank you for watching, if you're subscribed, because this energy has come up quite a few times, like at least 3 times, where it's like this person knows that like you're going to get fed up. You're not going to be able to deal with it. They know they have this issue. They know they do, but it's like they can't. I mean, this Hierophant is old, gray beard, gray hair. This is someone who, this is their way. I don't know if they can break out of this. It's almost like you coming into your life and the deep emotion they feel with you. Like I said, like 9 of Cups, Lovers, 6 of Cups. And what I'm getting with this Tower, that's Mars energy. So that's a lot of passion, especially under the 9 of Cups and the Lovers. Come on. But that's the Tower. Like, they may have not anticipated falling for you so deeply with this 6 of Cups here. But it's like they know, they can feel and see the disconnection. It's almost like they're watching the train wreck. It's like they can't look away. They can see it happening. They know it's happening, but there's nothing else they can do, even though there's a love there. So this is going to be interesting. Well, thank goodness, because that's what I was about to ask Spirit, like, where is this going? Because at first when I was trying to say, it's almost like Spirit saying, if you keep going into this, I was about to say, it's like almost like there would be rewards or benefits, like y'all can make it through somehow, but it's going to take time. Like the drip. This is where it's like, oh, the drip, oh, it can only, the faucet can only drip. And you're trying to turn the handles, but the handles are turning all the way and it's still just a drip. Oh, because there's deeper things than, oh, it's because there's connectivity issues in the pipes. So we got to like change out the pipes. It's a plumbing issue. It's not it's actually the plumbing. So this is this person's conditioning, their whole psyche. So that takes time. Okay. So it's almost just like that's your choice there, though. Like, are you willing to put in the time? And I've seen this. People do this. Like, you know, it's not all bad for the avoidant attachment style person. Or it also could, it doesn't even have to be, this could be trauma and stuff like that, and PTSD and all kinds of stuff that people go through, which makes this type of stuff happen. But it's like, it takes time. So, but for you, this confirmation that the love and is genuinely there. The deep emotion is genuinely there. But to get y'all to equally at the time, like, it's not going to happen at the, to get y'all at the point of equal give and take, it's going to take time and patience, because it's not a problem with the faucet and with the knobs. It's a problem with all the plumbing. So that's going to take time. That's why it's a 2 of Cups to the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. Like, it is progressing, but it is going to be slow. So if you're in a relationship right now and you wanted to move beyond just the passion and the love making and stuff like that, Spirit is saying that can happen, but with time. Okay, like you're in the beginner phases. Begin. Okay, and it's like you're in the just finding out what's going on. But I am seeing it healing, though, because it goes then from 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, to 10 of Cups. So eventually it does happen. But again, Pentacles, that's time. That's time. And we have it's slow, but it is healing to go from a 5 of Pentacles to a 10 of Cups. And it's a 2 of Cups and a Knight of Pentacles. So it is moving forward in that direction, in case you're wondering. So, but the choice for you is like, because you're already dissatisfied and you already feel like you're giving so much. But Spirit is saying, instead of giving to this connection more, because that'll be draining, always like giving to this person and they can only drip and trickle it out. Give to research. And if you choose to be in this relationship, you're going to need support. Yes, the F you will. Okay. You're going to need possibly someone who deals with this. Like, go, if y'all are not going to talk to counselors, then you need to get the books written by the MDs and those things, so you can understand more. Because it's almost just like with more understanding, the connection can actually deepen, because then you realize, oh, this person like is not trying to just play with me. They're not trying to be, you know, just, I mean, they are being hot and cold, but it's not because they hate me or because they really don't like me, or it's because this is a deep-seated, rooted issue, and it takes time and understanding and patience. Now, not everybody's going to have that, so that's going to be the deep choice for y'all. But I do see healing here, like I said, incredible healing, just slow. So this is the type of person where you have to go very slowly with. Like, even though y'all feel all the feelings, this is somebody who can't jump into sharing all their feelings and all that kind of stuff. This is somebody who's going to be very stern about it. But there's passion, though. They can express that. Okay? They can express all of that. And maybe they can, that's one of their love languages, is physical touch. Maybe that's the way that they can show it, but they can't do it with the words. It's and as a matter of fact, it's not even just, they can't even do it with the words, because they already feel in the mind, they feel foobar, because these deep feelings are like overwhelming for them. Just having the feelings in general is like, oh my gosh, poor things. Like, I feel bad for people in this position, but like I said, this is encouragement. It's your choice, but this is encouragement that it can heal, and it will if you keep going forward. But do you have that kind of patience, though? Do you have that kind of patience? But like I said, if you are going to go forward, it's still a situation where don't put effort necessarily into reaching them. I'm trying to reach and break down their wall. No, let them have their wall. This is where you put effort into actually pulling back a bit, because with people with this type of style, it's like if you pull back, then they, aren't so frightened and stuff, and then they can come forward. But it's like you'd be better served putting that energy into knowledge about this situation. If you want to continue, that would be, your energy would be better served into especially self-care knowledge, because in these kinds of things, these people can't emotionally validate you. They can't emotionally validate you, excuse me. And therefore it's like you're going to have to do it for yourself. You're going to have to, like I said, get the research on this and learn how to have self-love, and give yourself that reassurance that, because they're just going to give a trickle. And that can be very destabilizing for yourself when you have all this big emotion and you can see and feel and sense that they have it too, and they just won't emote it or communicate it, and you're just like frustrated. So it's like you're going to also need like to take the steps back and focus on, if you choose to go forward with this, focus on how you can practice your self-worth, affirmations, get the tools that you need when you're dealing with it. This is just like if you're dealing with like a kid with trauma or a kid with disability, like, right? You have to have patience. You can't be impatient with, say, an autistic child because they're not communicating, right? You have to have patience, and every little thing is a win. It's that kind of deal when you're dealing with people with these kinds of, it's the same thing. It's like patience. So can you have that? That's up to you. It's different for everybody. Yeah, you don't see it, but like it doesn't feel like it. That's what it is. That's why you feel disconnected with this Four of Cups. It doesn't feel stable and solid. But it is. Your guys are solidly in a connection. Like, this person is committed to whatever y'all have going on. I don't know if y'all are boyfriend or girlfriend. It says lovers, but this like is where you have a committed monogamous, lover. Like, if y'all are just lovers, y'all aren't loving on anybody else. Y'all are committed with this Hierophant here. But it just doesn't feel that way because this person still is not emoting or connecting. But I'm seeing here where they're a solid person and a good individual. But again, I see the Seven of Pentacles under here. It takes time. They're going to have to go from feeling like, yeah, look, we don't have to read up on it. It takes time, like I said. Yeah. Especially when they're being defensive and stuff about it. It's like some of y'all will choose to be like, I can't do this. Like, y'all don't have it, like the energy for it. I do see that. Oh, so sad. But like I said, this is encouraging because I mean it's gonna be growth, but it'll be slow. So y'all just have to figure out, and maybe y'all don't have to figure it all out right now. Like I said, do the research. Okay, do extensive research. I mean, Jupiter is right here at home in the ninth house. That is higher knowledge. Like I said, if you're not gonna go to counseling, which I highly recommend, if y'all are in some type of connection for real, if you know if they'd be open to that, but if not, then this is where you read books and stuff and you don't try to psychoanalyze this person and be like, well, this is why. No, this is for you. The knowledge and research is for you, your stability, your reassurance. That's why it's a high priestess up above that. Like, you keep this to yourself, because if you try to tell them all this stuff, they'll be like, oh, they're just trying to manipulate me and get me to do this. And then it'll just make them shut down even more. So this is not you learning about this so you can tell them, well, we just need to do this and it. No, let them free will or whatever the hell that they're doing. And this knowledge is for you. If you choose to go through with this connection, all the knowledge that you're going to gain is so you can reassure yourself. The bond is deep. I know, because I know that you feel it, but you're just like, what? All right, let me get some, I'm going to go in with the Crystal Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. This is just screams needing healing, please. And this is a very healing deck. But I say here, you do know that this person actually loves you. It's just that they're so conflicted about it. And I do see that, like, as if you continue in this relationship, y'all connection will only deepen. And that, but again, it's still going to take time for them to be able to talk about it or reciprocate in the way that they may never reciprocate in the way that you will, because they're still, this is who they are, you know. But I see that the relationship will deepen and, you know, it will get better, like I said. But you do have to have patience with this person, because not everybody is the same. And some people are just not hyper emotional, okay, or hyper expressive. So it's like, if they tell you, I care about you, if they tell you, I love you, even they tell you, I mean, anything that they tell you that it's a drip, take that drip and run with it, because it was very hard for them to even drip that out. Made them feel all vulnerable and like they just effed up their lives because they told you that. I'm so serious. Like, so it's just like, take that and run with it. Put it in your heart and marinate on it. That's if you continue. Some of y'all will not be able to. I can see that. And that would, it would break this person's heart. It really would, because they do love you. They do. Okay. I mean, honestly, I'm not even going to lie. They may love you even more than you love them. I'm not even joking, because what I'm seeing here on these cards, on their side is where most of the connection is. You're still just like, I don't know. I'm just satisfied because I'm giving and I don't understand. And I don't understand what's coming back at me. Oh, but the reason it's coming out so off-putting is because it's like the deeper they feel, the more they try to defend against it. So, and some of y'all will just be like, this is immature love. That's what it feels like. Someone who, yeah, doesn't know how to love, which is true. True. They damn sure can't express it, that's for sure. So, but so those other things, those advice words that I was giving y'all, that's going to be for those of you who choose to stick this out. If y'all choose to end this, their heart's going to be crushed, because, oh my gosh, it's going to be crushed. Absolutely crushed. The Tower to the Six of Cups, it will be crushed, and they already feel like that's going to happen. I mean, that's not necessarily your problem, though. They got to do the work. They got to do the work. They should therapy, bro. Let yourself sparkle and shine. You are guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. So this is where it's like, yeah, you got to do what's best for you. You have to do what's best for you. We have balancing masculine and feminine energies. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine side to give you confidence. So this is what this is right here, what I said with you. The high priestess and then this wheel of fortune. It's like the feminine side is the you feeling and knowing intuitively how they really feel. And the masculine side is you actively going out and doing research on this. So that you can also give yourself reassurance, because it's one thing to know intuitively, okay, but we also need that physical reassurance, and this person can only give you drips of that, drips, okay? So it's like you got to fill in the rest of it with the research that you do and understanding this person. That's for those of you who want to go forward and heal this situation rather than end it. Yeah, it would break their hearts if y'all ended it, because the way they feel. Let yourself feel all your emotions. That's right. This spirit is saying your emotions are valid. They're valid. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is sending you important messages and guidance. Okay? And this is also a message to that person. Now, I mean, you could be a cross watcher or they could cross watch, but it's like, let yourself feel. Allow yourself to fall. You know, I know it's scary, but it's like, you know, man. Then it says divine life purpose. Trust the signs and your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. See, that's for this person. And that's confirmation for you if you're not this person who has this issue. That, yeah, you see, they do have it. They just need to trust their heart and trust their feelings, but instead of trusting the fear. And then we have natural beauty and authenticity. Be yourself as God made you naturally attractive and lovable inside and out. That's for this person. It's like, come out, show how you feel, you know? And for you, is like, be honest with yourself. Can you do this? We have healthy communication in relationships. Heart-to-heart discussions and clear assertive communication help you to understand and be understood. And that's where you, make your needs known. Don't, hold it in for their sake. Wellness, the recovery of health and wellness is here. I'm saying it will get better for those of you who are trying. It will. And then we have life-changing epiphany or experience. It's a time of big and blessed change for you, and God is supporting you each step of the way. So that's the encouragement. Like I said, this will heal and can heal. It just takes time. So this is where you take it very slowly. Very slow. Let's just take it slow. Y'all have all the passion and connection. Y'all could even cool that down if you feel like you're giving too much and you're getting deeper and connected, but they're only giving you a trickle. And the love making and stuff is making it so you feel kind of used, because whatever they're feeling and you're feeling after y'all make love, y'all both feel it, but only you can really express it, and they can just be like, and so it's just like, this will be the catalyst, because this person does not want to lose you. So this will be a catalyst for them as long as you keep speaking up, because they don't want to lose. You might notice, like, if you've ever tried to break it off with this person, they keep coming back, or they still want to see you, but then the same thing happens. Like the wheel, it is a wheel. And that's because they don't want to let you go, but they just don't know what else to do. But what they need to do is get up into some therapy. Y'all can do counseling. If you want these cookies, we're going to have to do some counseling. You say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. Give it to God. Forgiveness heals. Bless your heart. Ceremonies and celebrations. So it's just like, this is for you. Some of the ones of you who want to continue with this because you love this person, it's like, give it to God and ask them for the solutions and take those solutions seriously. If God leads you to a book, go get that book. If they lead you to a counselor, go get that counseling. But then forgiveness heals. You will need to forgive this person, because you might start to feel resentment with this Four of Cups card, because you're like, what the fudge? Like, you may start to feel resentment because you feel like you're overgiving. That says, bless your heart, reach out for emotional and spiritual support. Yes, to mend it up. But then it says the ceremonies and celebrations. Like, yeah, y'all will graduate. Okay. So that is good news for whether you choose to stay with this person or not. Either side, that's good news because it means that the connection is real and this person really does love and care about you. But it is also good news if you're the one who wants to continue, that it will heal. It just take it on back, like simmer down, like it's gonna go slowly. Like this is the, like you may have imagined, oh, after a year, 2 years, we're gonna be engaged, blah blah blah. Where this is like, no, this is more like after 6 years. That kind of a thing. This is slow. Whatever your timeline is, slow it way down. Because this person is dealing with psychological, mental, emotional wounds and issues that take time to heal. This is not just some overnight, like, oh, and now I'm better. And it takes also work. They got to do the work. Okay? They need to see somebody, perhaps. Okay, so that is the message that I have for you all. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you got something beneficial from it. And I thank you for stopping by this reading. Please remember to like, share with someone who cares, save it to a playlist for future reference, and by all means, subscribe for more readings and luxurious eye candy such as this. And until next time, have a gorgeous day. Bye.